What's up, YouTube? Here with Mack and Bones. Mack, you ready to go to the car wash? Huh? Ready to go get a bath? Ready to go get your Sunday shower at the car wash? Huh? Well, let's go, buddy. Let's go. On our way to the car wash. Me and my wife, Mindy, and Big Mac. I'm gonna get Mac all shined up, so he quit stinking up the damn house. Here we go. Does your town have one of these? The dog wash. What's up, Big Mac? Ready to get all cleaned up, boy? Come on, old son. Are we dragging you all over the place? Take a leak? Huh? Your favorite fire hydrant. Come on, old son. Smells good in here. Come on. This place?
Why is the music so loud?
I don't know, they did it. Better no music. Better no music, old guy. There we go. Got a sweet snack. Good job, old son. Okay. All righty then.
I'm already filming stuff. Oh, now it's time for a potty break. But I don't think he really actually goes to the potty. I think he just wants to look. Mack!
What's cracking, old son? Looking sharp. Nice and clean. Smelling good. Want a treat? Big Mac. Mom's got a treat. Good boy.
Here. In your mouth, dude. Oh man. Got all over the seat. It got all over the seat. Gross.
So we got my wife with us today, my beautiful wife, Mindy. She's the camera girl. That was fun, yeah?
Yeah.
I don't think it was very fun for Big Mac.
That water's kind of very warm.
Yeah, it was cold. It's kind of cold, huh, Mac? Hey, what's cracking, YouTube? Back in the shop with 8 Ball. Gonna try to get started on this thing and get the motor and tranny in this week. As you've seen on the thumbnail, we're gonna have Guido helping us out today. If you don't know who Guido is, I'm about to introduce you to him. And I don't want you guys tripping on old Guido. Alright, y'all, here's Guido. Hope you can see him okay. If you guys have seen the movie Cars, you know who Guido is. He's the mechanic on the Cars show. Anyways, I designed this little car. I found this car on the side of the road, by the way. I didn't steal it. But anyways, found this car on the side of the road and brought it home and thought it'd be a good place to store all my tools. So I got all my tools all set up on here, easy to move around. Got everything that I need, including jacks and jack stands, if you can see that. Power tools on the very bottom. All the wrenches and all the sockets I need. This piece comes out. It's got wheels on it, so you can roll it underneath the van if you need to put some tools in there, parts, whatever, and roll it under there when you're on the creeper. And it helps out a lot. It's got a little spot for your cell phone, do some recording with it. So pretty cool little setup. Thought I'd introduce this to you guys. I want you guys to go into Walmart and steal any carts, but that's what we got going. Alright guys, we've got a list to get this thing going. So today I think we're gonna pull the exhaust off, get these headers apart from the actual exhaust, get them out of the vehicle. We'll get the driveline out and off the vehicle as well. And then if we have time, we will pull the rear diff and check out this 10 bolt and see what kind of gears we got running in it. We're gonna have to change them in the near future, or if we can get away with using them for a little while once we put the mini spool in it. So got the parts on order. They haven't arrived yet, but hopefully we'll see them soon within the next week. Either way, we're gonna get the motor and tranny in this thing this week and get this thing rolling. One of the other things we need to do is take this front bumper off and get this valance off. Makes it a hell of a lot easier to put the motor in. So we'll get that done hopefully tonight as well. All right, guys, as you can see, we're under the van now. See if we can get these bolts off. Hopefully they come off pretty easy. They should. They haven't been on there for very long. And we've got this roller like I was talking about. Got my light on it, so kind of moving around a little bit. See what you need to see. And got my tools in there as well, so the thing works pretty good. If you don't have one, get one. All right, see if I can position you guys. What's going on? If y'all don't have any of these Milwaukee gloves, I recommend you get some. They are nice. Indeed, indeed. Amazingly enough, these ain't too bad a shape. Have to replace them, obviously, but not doing too bad. Alright guys, got both headers out. Now we can move on to the exhaust. Slide out Mini Guido with the tools. Alright guys, next order of business is to get this drive line off. That's the chain I had holding up the drive line. Now all we gotta do is take the exhaust off. Connection's right here. I'm gonna get off, and then hopefully we can get it over that axle and get her all pulled out. I'm gonna slide the van over so I can get to that exhaust in the back a little bit easier. Kind of close to this side, so I'll slide the front over first and then shove the back over just a little bit so that I can get under it and do what we gotta do. Absolutely love having them skates. Makes life a lot easier. We got this one bolt to get out, and I got the front part of the exhaust held up with the jack. Hopefully we can get this bolt out without incident and without cracking my dang head open. I'm a one-man show, so I gotta keep filming and work. One of these days I'll get my wife or kids out here to help me out, hopefully. If not, we'll get it slowly but surely. Alright, we got that off. Now, I don't know if you can see it, but we have the muffler welded to the pipe right there. So I'm gonna have to cut that baby off in order to split these to get them out, but that shouldn't be too difficult. We'll get them split back here off of this hanger, and then we'll be good to go. Alrighty then, with a little twisting and shaking and moving, and I was able to get them apart. And now, we just gotta see if we can pull them over the axle and around the shock. If not, we'll unbolt all that stuff to get them out, but one way or another, they're getting out of here. All right, guys, so since we have such a tight fit between the axle and the pipes, we're gonna have to raise the van up in order to make more room between the axle and the body of the van in order for us to get these pipes out completely without having to cut them. So that's what we will do. Let me get slid under here and I'll show you what I'm talking about. All right, you can see it a lot better from this angle. We got the pipes broke apart from that weld right there. That was welded to the exhaust pipe right there. Now we have to get that loop, both loops of the exhaust, over the axle, but it's real tight. Not gonna be able to do it, considering they're touching the ground in the front already. I don't know if you can see that or not, but. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna set our jack up right here. Got a few 2x4s on there, and we'll jack it up to this, which will raise the body and allow the springs and the rear end to lower down in order to make room between the rear axle and the body in order for us to pull these exhaust pipes out. All right, so we have the rear tire completely off of the skate, which means that's as high as it's going to be able to go to create that separation that we need in order to pull that exhaust out. But as you can see now, we have a lot more room between the actual frame and the axle, so hopefully we can pull these right over the top and pull them out. So we'll cut this exhaust up if we need to. We're definitely gonna have to cut it up front in order to get the flanges off for the smaller headers, so we can slap them back on the straight six, the Chevy 250. So we'll cut them up there for sure. And then we'll reroute these babies through here put dual exhaust, and hopefully we'll be able to get one on either side. If not, we'll start over. But remember, the name of the game with this build is to do it as cheap as we can, as quick can, using everything that we already have available to us, if we can, just to show that it can be done, and you don't need millions of dollars and millions of dollars in tools to be able to make it happen. So here we go. All right, so we got the exhaust completely out from underneath. So we'll lower down the jack, and then I'll take you around the other side. All right, she's lowered down, back on the skates. Be able to move her around. Man, after taking everything out, it sure did rise up in the front. But I guarantee you, when we put the motor in it, it's gonna be lower than it sat before, for sure. Probably have to put the stock rallies back on the front until I can get some new wheels. We got a set right there. Then black ones are 15, I believe they're 15.6. And then of course these are 15.8s, but they'll fit. So probably have to run them 15.6s up front, because I know these tires aren't gonna clear once it's lowered. But anyways, got the exhaust out. As you can see, it's pretty much brand new. Flowmasters. I don't know how long we'll stay with them, but for the time being, that's what we're gonna use to make it happen. So we're winning, guys. Slowly but surely, making things happen. We'll get the clutch mechanism out tomorrow, and then get this sprayed up, and hopefully be able to unveil the motor and get it slapped in and get the tranny put in behind it. I have a feeling that the cross member for the tranny is not gonna work. I'm not for sure 100%, but I think it's gonna be a little bit too long. So we're probably gonna have to move it back a little bit, which is not a problem. We'll just have to figure out how to do that. I'll get this bumper off as well tomorrow. But I just wanted to get going on it a little bit and get some content up for you guys, and we'll just see if we can keep plugging away at it. I did have some issues with editing, but we went to a different program, so I think that it'll be a little bit better and a little bit easier, and the video should come out a little bit nicer as well. We'll definitely start pumping out some more videos. Y'all probably wonder where Mack's at. He went to the car wash earlier today, got cleaned up. But here he is. Oh, good boy. You excited for the van? Nice big bone you got, old son. He loves them bones. Good for his teeth, shining right up. Enjoy your bone, Mackie boy. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for tonight. Hope you enjoyed old Guido over there. I got that top part off. Like I told you, it rolls underneath, or it'll roll on the floor, so I was able to roll it underneath the van and put all my tools on it, and just makes life a little bit easier. So that's old Guido, and this is old Mack, and this here's 8-ball. And until next time, we're out.